Jeremy Grobek coming to you from FirstClassMortgageService.com. So you want to learn more about rural development. Rural development is my favorite loan program of all of them. And don't let the word rural scare you, okay? They say rural, but it's really not that bad. It's not like you got to be out in the middle of nowhere, 60 miles from the nearest person or anything like that. The rural development maps are available here on my website, so check those out. It's really not as bad as you think. There's a lot of eligible areas around. Now, the rural development program, there's a couple very cool features about it. Number one is it's zero down. That's zero down. That's right. We are still doing no money down financing. And this is a government-backed loan. The government's helping people and giving them that low down payment options with the goal of helping spur growth in more rural areas. That's why it's called rural development. So you can buy a home with zero down. Another cool thing about it is there's no monthly mortgage insurance. So that monthly mortgage insurance that you would typically pay, which is basically a fee that a buyer pays for not putting 20% down, that is waived. There's no monthly fee with this rural development program. That saves you, if it's a $100,000-ish house, that's saving you about $60 a month. So big savings there. Another nice feature about rural development is the ability to roll in any appraiser required repairs and or closing costs. So a lot of times people ask the seller to cover their closing costs, but if the seller doesn't agree to cover all of them, or maybe they can't cover all of them, with this rural development program, what will happen is, as long as that appraisal comes in higher, you can increase the loan amount up to the appraised value to cover any closing costs that weren't covered by the seller. The other thing with the repairs is if the appraiser requires a repair that they feel is a health or safety issue, say a busted out window, leaky roof, little things like that, again, as long as that home appraises out for more than what the buyer's paying for it or what you're paying for it, then we can take and roll those repairs into the loan. And basically what we have you do is go out, get a bid from a licensed and insured contractor. You'll send in that bid. We'll hold back 1.5 times the amount. So if the bid's for $500, we're going to hold $750 in an escrow account. We'll close the transaction. We'll then give the contractor 14 days to complete the work. They complete the work. We send the appraiser back out. The appraiser sends us a report saying, yep, all the work's done. We cut a check to the contractor. Very simple, very streamlined, and it's a way to get a lot of these foreclosure transactions that have repairs closed. So I always tell people there's pretty much not any house out there we can't finance with the exception of a very few. So if you have questions on rural development, or you're interested in putting in a loan application and seeing if you qualify for the program, give me a call. I'm Jeremy Grobek, FirstClassMortgageService.com.